Does your neck pop almost every time you turn it? I get people asking me all the time, hey, every time I turn my head or I lift my arm or whatever, I get a pop. Why is that? I tell people if you turn your head and you get a pop and then it won't do it again for 20 minutes, that's probably your joint releasing. It's just a shift of synovial fluid from fluid to gas form. That's the pop that we get. And once it's in gas form, it takes about 20 minutes to return to fluid before it will pop again. If, however, every time you turn your head, you get a snap, a snap, a snap, that's not your joint. That's one of the tendons that's connected to the joint that's probably a little bit tight, inflamed, and it's snapping against another tendon or a bony prominence, and that will just do it all day long until you stop turning your head. In both cases, I'd say people they're wondering what's creating that tension, and often it's something that we're doing repetitively, either work-wise, recreation-wise, a position that we sit in all day long that's creating some extra tension in the muscles, tendons, and joints. And so it comes down to kind of reviewing your activities and postures so that you can reduce the amount of stress that gets accumulated in there. It's not a big deal that your neck pops once in a while. It's normal that your joints will release, I think, like that. But, if it's painful or, like I said, doing it over and over, it seems to want to do that. Maybe we can address something like there's some fixation in the joints above or below that area that should be mobilized. But often it's just a matter of paying attention to our activities and changing those up. Thanks.